Okay, so if you can hear me, this is a little test. We've got a new microphone plugged into the RC2 controller. We've got the DJI Mini 4 on the ground, 4 Pro, and we're currently at the scene of what I thought was a commercial fire, but it turns out to be right next door to an industrial estate. So we've come along with the drone to get some footage, and I'm just going to open it up on my phone now to see if I can hear myself. Yes, I can, so it's working. It's working. Hello everybody. Hello. So we're going to take the drone up in about 60 seconds time to show you this cordoned off area. There's a house there, number 10. It's completely gutted. We'll fly around, we'll show you the back. We'll show you the cordon at the end of this road, just down there. I'll pick up the drone. Look at that. I've got my own camera. So there's police everywhere. There's loss adjusters, insurance people, detectives. We've got the dog handler from the fire service to see if it's arson, stuff like that. We've got all sorts going on here. So there's a few people watching now. 246 people watching. Let's get David up, shall we? And have another look and show you guys a live stream from the drone. Here we go. Something new. I just hope it was on an industrial estate, but it turns out to be next door to the industrial estate. So first of all, I'll get the drone up to a decent height. About there will do, 25 metres. And I'll keep it stationary, just so I can see myself how good the signal is, because it's also a test for me as well to see how this actually handles a live stream. So just down there is the house question, just there, still smoking away. Look, severe damage to the roof. I'll just move over a little bit, get in a better position. We have confirmed that everybody got out safely. There are no injuries at all. And it's only, I would say, about 4 hours since it happened, and we've already got insurance companies on scene. You've got a sergeant just here, look. Just coming under where I am. Hello, everybody. Nobody's asked, or nobody's told me once I've asked, what the cause of the fire is just yet. I think they're trying to work that out themselves before they start guessing. But I think the live stream is handling itself quite well. We'll just show you the garden. Add it on sport mode then. Don't need it on sport mode right now, do we? So we've got a constable there looking up at the drone and the neighbours. The gentleman next door, he was allowed in. When I say next door, I mean the attached house. He was allowed in briefly to collect some belongings, but then he was told to come out, so it's obviously not that safe just yet for him. But look at the state of this house. Not good, is it? This is located in Ashby de la Zouche, only 25 minutes away from Leicester. So when I saw it being reported on the local news, my initial thoughts was it was KP Nuts, which if I go upwards a little bit more, up to maybe 60 metres, hopefully we can still get a connection from the drone up at 60 metres. And I move the camera around, you can see how close it is to the industrial estate. The media reports are not that up to date on this one. So they're not telling you any specifics. You have to come here and find out for yourself. And I thought it might be on that industrial estate just there. So on the road leading into this, it's well and truly closed, with lots of Leicestershire fire service vehicles all around here, look. And every way into this particular road is completely blocked with the emergency service vehicles. But coming back to the house itself, just down here, we can still see some smoke. So if we come down to about here, I don't want to get too low to start annoying them. But you can still see the smoke coming out the loft there, look. So Drone View is saying, how do you set up for a live stream? Well, you click start live stream on your YouTube studio. You then get the RTMP key, what's it called? The RTMP address and key, but you don't use the key field on the drone. You just do a slash and then put the key after it. But there's loads of information on YouTube to show you how to set up a live stream on a Mini 4. But it's not something you see every day, is it? So definitely worth coming to have a look. Reports of thick black smoke. So close to an industrial estate. But it turns out it was number 10 on this road. Oh, I forgot what the road's called. Holly something. Here in Ashby. And the main thing is that everybody got out okay. But I have seen a fire investigation dog handler arrive, and I did a little bit of research, and it said that they are needed when it's a little bit suspicious, like arson or insurance fraud, something like that. But we're only speculating, you know, it could be completely innocent. I've got no idea. So I'll just give you one last shot from around here. That's Cadent. Cadent have arrived to make the gas safe, I presume. Oh, there's Cadent. I'm watching the live stream myself. It does seem okay, so I will consider doing this a little bit more often. I don't know whether it's a cannabis farm. There is a lot of damage to the loft, as you can see, but there's also damage to the front door, you know. So if it was a fire upstairs, would it really go downstairs that quick? I don't know. We just don't know, do we? Petrol through letterbox, says SKAAY. I have no idea, my friend. The stream is smooth. Okay, let's do a little test for this stream. I'm just going to circle around the house, and you tell me whether it's still smooth whilst it's flying at its fastest speed. Smooth as butter. Wow, I'm very impressed myself. When there's something worth showing live, I will certainly consider this. Of course, you do know that you get the most money when you publish a video and you whack a load of adverts in it. So you can't just go live every time, else you wouldn't cover your fuel. But for something like this, as a little test, I've already done lots of filming, And I will say now, if Leicester Live want to use any of these images, then go ahead. As long as you credit DJ Audits. It's a bit jumpy now, okay. The phone network is EE, and it's got 3 out of 4 bars. That's been started in the hall. Possible petrol through the door. Let's have another look at the door then. If you think that is what's happened, let's learn together. So with the lowest we've been now, they can actually hear it. I've been trying to stay so high that they have no idea it's there. But I've just seen a few of them look up. The guy in the red sort of stab vest, he's the dog handler. And we can see a fireman in there, look, looking at something that's there. It's not in Leicester, it's about 25 minutes away from Leicester, Antonio. "4G will give better performance as 5G than 5G. Can you zoom through the front window and go out the back?" No, I cannot. There's lots of police around, and I'm live. No sign of fire to the right-hand side. Yeah, it's unusual, that, isn't it? It all seems to be concentrated to the left there. But you can see the gas meter box is open, although next door's is also open. Gas related, maybe, I don't know. It will be in the news soon, yes. That's where I first saw it. Lots of black smoke coming from Smisby Road in Ashby. And what's on Smisby Road? KP Nuts. And what have we videoed before? KP Nuts. So I thought, right, let's go. Let's go and cover this one. There's a fire. Somebody just says, "I've just come in." Trevor, there's a fire here in Ashby, my friend. And it's very, very close to an industrial estate. Just in that direction. You can just see lots of industrial estate roofs over there. So I came to get some different industrial estate content, and it turns out it's a residential property. But while we're here, we thought we'd just make the most of it and do a little live stream test. I live in Coventry, not far from Leicester. Will you come to Coventry? I've been to Coventry on Pilot Way. There's lots of industrial estates there. But yes, I will be coming back to Coventry. I don't know when. Completely gutted, that house, isn't it? Give us a house tour. Well, here today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a, what would you say, a 3-bed, semi-detached here in Ashby de la Zouche. These houses, they go up in ones. So that is 7, 8, 9, that is number 10. Number 10 on Hollywell Avenue. That's the address, Hollywell Avenue. Currently not on the market. What would it go for, you reckon, one of these? 200,000? Parking. You fit about 3 cars on there, and it's located on this lovely quiet cul-de-sac here, look. Nice cars on the driveways. The size of the garden is quite decent. And the neighbours are very nice, offering drinks at the moment to the emergency services. And your gardens are so big, you can even start making your own sheds. That's a big shed there, look. And that one next door, look at that. And you've got all this land at the back. I wonder who owns all. And a nice private. Just in case, don't want people approaching. So I don't think there's much more to see here, guys. Is out. They're just finding the last. The insurer was not allowed. He was allowed to go in to briefly collect some goods. This front looking nice, look. One hair for them to be here for many more hours. Hand it over to the police.
Is low.
Oh, battery.
10 seconds.
We'll cancel that. We'll off. Might cause a bit of lag.
Optical sensing unavailable.
Low battery. Yeah, it does. Cutting out, yeah. Okay. Right, I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you very much for joining, and that was a good